This is, I haven't been writing too much down the day before, but I'm like planning it, you know, the day of kind of thing. So it's about 4 out of the week that I did.
Okay.
You know, I've been consistent with the second week too.
And that was the goal where, because you're adjusting from not having kids in the house anymore,
right?
And you're shopping for just you and Rick,
right? And killer. So, so that's what we're, you know, doing. I was doing the shop accordingly 2 times a week. It's been 1 or 2 times a week I've been shopping, you know, and getting all the healthy stuff. I went the other day and went to Target and I got all organic, everything.
Correct.
Didn't buy a whole lot, but everything I got was totally organic. And this has been working better. You know, I ate lunch in front of the computer today because I was rushing, but it's been working better as far as truly mindful eating, you know, sitting down and focus on what's in front of me. You know, just trying to sit and basically sitting while I'm eating is good. While I'm standing up is good.
And just paying attention to what you're that moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit more detail about that. What's been the experience?
I've been because it's been so gorgeous outside. A lot of times, if I want to eat, if I'm there by myself, I'll take a break with what I'm doing at the computer with my work or phone calls and all that, and just go sit outside. You know, because it's like spring. Nice. You know, and I've been meeting Rick for lunch a lot, and we've been eating out. You know, going to restaurants where we eat outside like yesterday. I mean, into fall.
Okay.
You know, December doing that.
Yeah, that's weird.
So just paying attention to who I'm with. You know, concentrating on them, or if I'm by myself, just concentrating on just let my mind wander while I'm eating, but you know, not angsting over what I've got to eat.
Awesome. Yeah, that's freedom.
So I mean, that's been more freedom than. That's basically what's been going on with that. Not a lot of distraction.
So the benefit of doing that has been what for you, to be clear?
Now I'm not overeating. I mean, that's been a big benefit. Like I'm not, because a lot of times I'll oh gosh, have I eaten? You know, I told you about that. I forgot to eat or don't remember what I've eaten, and then if I do, a lot of times I'll overeat, and then you know, it's just been too much. So I think that's the benefit of doing that, where I'm more conscious of how much I'm eating.
The mindful eating, paying attention.
Yeah, so not only what I'm eating, but the second good thing is about how much I'm eating, which that's not the real reason I did it, but it's been a good consequence.
That's cool.
Because I realize, because of this mindful eating, it's weird how it all ties together, because of this mindful eating and feeling overwhelmed, and there are times literally that I will go from one thing to another and finally say, oh, screw it, I'm just going to get something to eat. I would go and eat something, you know, that I really wasn't hungry, but I just that's the decision I can make right then to actually do it. You know, so it's kind of weird how it all ties together and connected. I never thought it would, you know, too. So that was like a revelation that I had the other day. You know,
all this stuff.
It does.
All
it's
these
amazing
patterns,
how much
behaviors, these choices.
It's
connected.
Yeah, it is connected. You know,
some form or another.
And but the sleep part, the sleep has just been great.
Okay, tell me about that.
Oh God. And no checking email after 9s. Been as best I can, pretty good.
Would you rate that one?
Which one is that? That number 3. Well, that was at 80. Well, 80% was mostly because this 3 was 2 parts of this. You know, so it's mostly as far as the mindful eating. I've been doing so much more, and maybe about 3 days of the last I've been.
That's
3 or 4 out of the 14 days I have checked it.
Okay, got it. Okay,
that's what I'm trying to say.
All right,
I've not done it.
So that's huge.
That's huge for me. I mean, it's huge.
So how'd that play out, or has
it worked out good? I mean, I mean, I'm not missing anything. I mean, if there's stuff I've got to check, you know, I go in, a lot of times if I was doing that, I'd go with the intention of I've got to take care of this or put this on my calendar for the morning that I've got to handle. You know, some people are emailing me about products or something like that, but in reality, I'm not going to do something about it right then, so who cares if I don't do it till the morning? See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I mean, that part just kind of hit me. I mean, between 10 o'clock and 7 o'clock, it's not going to get done, or it's not going to matter one way or the other if it doesn't get done. So that's kind of the way, the consequence that I...
That's a whole new belief.
It really is.
Give
me five. Because nobody, I mean, if I can't handle it right then, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be beneficial, you know.
That's right.
You know, I mean, my mantra is doing what is beneficial, you know.
Absolutely.
To everything. That's the thing I've been kind of focusing on, you know, every morning, thinking, what am I going to do today that's going to be beneficial to me?
Awesome.
Physically and, you know, spiritually and the whole bit. And so,
great job.
That's, I mean, that part of it is like, I'm just not worried about it, you know. I'm still.
That's quite a transformation.
Yeah, it is, and and I've got to just remind myself every day, you know, to get things done, because it was really something. Because I got up this morning and I'm reading Jesus Calling every day. I'll get it on my, you know, just a little devotional. And this morning was, don't try to do everything every day. Break it up in small pieces. And I thought, gee, I mean, I was just talking right at me, because I've got so many things I need to do. I got to do this, I got to do that, and if I walked in my office, I get really overwhelmed, and I'll walk back out and think, okay, what am I really supposed to be doing? You know.
That's good.
But it's been doing good. The biggest thing is I've been eating before by 8 o'clock, no later. Maybe, well, a couple times. That's why I didn't score 100 on that. But I guess 90% of the time I'm doing it. And I've been going to bed. I think one night this week I went to bed about 12:30 or something like that, just because I couldn't sleep. But the rest of the time, yeah, about 10:30, 11, something like that. So anyway. So that's, I mean, I've been doing it, you know, most of the time. You know, like, but it's amazing when I sit down and write everything I'm supposed to do, how it just takes that pressure, and you can breathe more when you just write it down. You know what feels even better is just checking it off. You know, writing it down feels good, but man, when you check it off, you know, I had it in my car the other day, and just went place to place and just checked it off. So that's the best feeling, you know. Not feeling that pressure. Gosh, it feels so good to go to sleep. I mean, I'm just dead. And when I go to sleep, I'm out. Yeah.
So you're getting more sleep.
I'm getting.
You're not popping pills or supplements or coffee all the time. You're freaking getting more sleep because you're setting healthy boundaries.
Right.
And you're making changes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think the biggest deal about, I mean, the biggest thing to help me sleep is stopping this.
Drawing the line.
Eating.
And the late eating.
Well, it's been going good.
Cool.
I've been kind of doing a little catch up or whatever. The biggest thing is I've been going to sleep like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
The